wonder what Jana was doing in here. She works here. She don't ever eat in here. Let's marry one mates her.
Did you know that the U.S. has about 10,000 puppy mills still? There's also about 1.5 million animals killed in the U.S. shelters annually, all because they do not have homes and they never get adopted. You may be thinking, what is a puppy mill? Well, let me tell you about this well-kept secret of the pet industry. Puppy mills are not a place for our sweet little pals. In the puppy mills, the dogs are kept in a pen that is a minimum size allowed, which is only 6 inches larger than the dog on all sides. Undercover investigations of puppy mills revealed that dogs have no bedding or no protection from the weather. The animals were also not provided with veterinary care even if they were ill. Some health conditions that occurred was crusty, oozing eyes, raging ear infections, mange that turned their skin into a mass of red scabs, and abscessed feet from the unforgiving wire floors. Sorry, guys. These were all ignored or were not treated properly. Puppy mills only breed dogs for quantity, not quality. The dogs are born with genetic defects, and this is very rampant. The sad thing is, the female dogs are bred frequently as possible. They are bred until they cannot be bred anymore, and they are traded off or even killed. Often mothers and their litters suffer from malnutrition and exposure and lack of important veterinary care. Puppy mills have been breeding and selling dogs inhumanely for decades. The government regulates the breeders that sell puppies online or to pet stores. The minimum standards imposed on breeders does not promote responsibility for breeding or ensure healthy puppies. For example, it is not illegal for licensed breeders to own more than 1,000 dogs and keep them in very small pens for their entire life, or to be bred as often as possible. This only ensures the bare minimum of care. Also, there's only a few inspectors for every 100 or even thousands of breeders, so not every breeder may get checked. The puppy mill dogs are sold to pet stores that allow puppy mill puppies. Nearly 100% of the pet stores are supplied by puppy mills. The estimated number of puppy mills in the U.S. that supplies the pet stores or sells the puppies online is 10,000. The websites are just like pet stores. Most of them sell mill-bred puppies. Even if you are on a website that sells puppies and they say that the puppies are well-bred and lovingly raised, we highly doubt that is true. Even if that website is very convincing, do not buy a pet online. You may be wondering, how do we fight this puppy mill? Well, number one is to not buy pets from pet stores or the internet. You should adopt instead. With over 1 million unwanted dogs and cats dying every year in animal shelters, there is no reason for animals to be bred and sold for the pet shop trade. If these stores did not exist, there would be no financial support for the puppy mills, and the suffering of these dogs would end. You can also spread the word about the puppy mills now, since you know. Adopting a pet is not only saves the dog's life and gives it the second chance it needs, but it does not provide support for the puppy mills. If you find yourself looking for a healthy, loving pet, they can be found at the shelters and rescue groups around the country. It is estimated that around 25% of dogs looking for their homes in the animal shelters are purebred. There are many different types of pets in the shelter or rescue groups. You can find purebred, mixed-bred, house-trained, and well-mannered, adorable, healthy puppies and kittens. Some of the best pets will come from the shelters, believe it or not, just because the animals want to be loved. By choosing adoption, you are taking a stand against the horrible puppy mills. If you adopt from the shelters, it will also help the shelters that are overpopulated. When you adopt a furry friend, it will become a cherished family member. Fight puppy mills and save the life of innocent puppies today.